Hello, everyone, and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. I hope everybody's all right this morning. It's Sunday, November 12th. Currently, it's 46 degrees. High today is 62, a little cooler than it has been. No chance of rain again, and that chance they had down for, I think it was Thursday, it's already gone. I swear. So we've had that one little bit of rain the other day. Just for it rained, I don't know how long, but it didn't really add up to hardly anything. That's the only rain we've had in a long time. Well, I had a little sprinkle one day about a week or so before that one, but it didn't do anything for the garden or anything. It was just barely, got water on the rain on the leaves a little bit. The ground wasn't really soaked or anything. So it's not really helping all that much. I wish we'd have 2 or 3 days of rain. It'd be good. We need it too. I mean, the conditions are dry. They even had a fire. I don't know if it was a ban, but something like a fire watch, or I forget what they called it. And I don't remember ever having one of those here. So I don't know. It's pretty dry, especially with all these leaves around and stuff. It could be bad if somebody even flipped a cigarette into some leaves or something. Yeah, it's 46, high is 62, no chance of rain, winds at 4 miles per hour right now. Today is going to be Logan's Awesome Snack Reviews this evening, everybody, so definitely watch that. We got some great stuff lined up as always, so just looking forward to that myself. The other night, when I had my infusion on Friday, what was it? Yesterday we had that. Anyway, I switched the meal when we were supposed to have. It was smoked sausage, I think, and it was one night we were supposed to have subs and fries. Anyway, we had something different on the night I was supposed to have the smoked sausage and cornbread. Smoked sausage, bacon, cornbread, and then yesterday we had. I was so tired and stuff. Well, I mean, this is on Friday when I had my infusion because I had a rough day. I mean, just a lot going on. And I was really tired and stuff. I fixed something else. I think it was fish and shrimp that I fixed. And then I put that off, and then we were supposed to have subs and fries, and we didn't have that. I fixed something else. So I guess we're going to try this again and have the smoked sausage and roasted vegetables tonight. Things get, I try to plan meals, but lots of times just things happen you didn't plan on and stuff, or you might not feel so great. And I grab something else and fix it. It's a little easier. But I'll tell you what, that fish, that cod bread, it's beer battered cod from Aldi. It's really pretty good. There's 6 pieces in it for I think it's like $7 or something. But cod is more expensive than a lot of the other ones. And instead of having that minced, stuff in it or something, this is like a real fillet in it. And they still have them shaped the same way as all the old, breaded fish you buy. But they're really good. And then we had that shrimp from Aldi as well. And I fixed French fries and coleslaw. Joy helped me with the coleslaw this time. So that was really good. So we're going to try to have the vegetables that we need to eat in the smoked sausage. Okay, I've got a taste test this morning. You've probably seen that thumbnail. It's I got this at Kroger, and I think I had an Ibotta on it. There was a reason that I bought it. Either they had a digital coupon, which could have been, or I think they had a digital coupon. But the only one I looked up Ibotta, so I don't think it was it. They've got a can now. They got a 15-ounce can of International Delight, and I've yet to seen those. But they had a rebate. I haven't seen those yet, and they got a rebate on Ibotta for it. I think it's like $1 or $1.50 off of it, so that'd make it pretty cheap. But I haven't seen them, and they could have had them, and I just didn't notice them somewhere in the dairy section. Okay, yeah, this is cinnamon churro. We love churros and love cinnamon. So says cold, creamy coffee plus a burst of cinnamon flavor inspired by fresh made churros. Welcome to your personal fiesta on ice. I never put it in ice though. I mean ice in it though, but I guess that would be good. Nutrition facts. If you drink 12 fluid ounces, I don't know if I ever drank that much of it at one time. It's good in coffee too, just like a creamer, but you have to put a little more. But it's good that when I fixed some for Logan, he tried it this morning and really liked it in his coffee. And it's only got, the ingredients are only coffee, skim milk, cane sugar, and cream. You know? Well, it's got to have 2% or less of natural and artificial flavor. Okay. Okay. Let's see. It's 180 calories if you drink 12 fluid ounces, 4% total fat, 10% saturated fat, no trans fat, 5% cholesterol, 5% sodium, 11% carbs, no fiber, 46% of sugars. But at least it's real sugar in there instead of, it's cane sugar instead of high fructose. I can't stand that stuff. 5 grams of protein, 15% of calcium, and 10% of potassium. Wonder who makes this. I mean, it says internationaldelight.com. White Wave Services. Distributed by Danone, Danone. That's not like Dannon, is it? Dannon yogurt or something? Okay. Anyway, here it is. I got some in my Ohio mug. We live in Tennessee. Our daughter and her husband Will live in, Jackie and Will live in Ohio. She sent us this, or sent me this mug. Man. That is great. It's not a real, lot of cinnamon. I mean, it's not overpowering with cinnamon. But I love it. It's just right. Yeah, it does taste a little bit like a churro. Oh my goodness. That is really good. I wish Aldi had more flavors. They've had them before, but they looks like they're keeping just mocha and the caramel macchiato now. I've seen a couple other flavors before I'd like to have, but they don't usually have them. They're just ordering them 2 flavors. Oh, I love this. 5 out of 5 for flavor. And the only thing really I can see, saturated fat, not real bad at 10%, but that's 12 ounces of it. That's quite a bit. That's like a can of Coke or something. It's 12 ounces. Really, the only thing is the little bit of sugar. It's got 46%. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. It's really not all that bad. I probably would just drink like as much as a regular cup of coffee. What's that, 6 ounces or something like that instead of 12. But not bad then. 4 out of 5 for nutrition facts and 5 out of 5 for flavor. It's not really real bad in the nutrition facts either, though. Okay, I'll do the things that I'm gonna put this up after that. I'll do the jokes of the day. Okay, I switched my the screen back to, it was on. I put it on full, and when you had your phone turned sideways, it filled up the whole screen, which was really neat. But then when you had it like this way, if you turn it this way, your camera or your phone, it would be the full screen on full. But when you turned it like this, for some reason, it had a line at the top and a line at the bottom that was black. So it actually made the screen a little bit smaller when you had it like this. But on 16:9, I think is what it's on, what I just put it on, when you have it upward like this, the whole screen's full without those 2 black lines. But when you turn it this way, there's a black area over here and over here, but you still see most full screen, but it's not the whole thing. So I don't understand why they did that way, really. But I guess I put it back on 16:9 because I think a lot of people just watch videos like that. Not everybody turns it sideways, I don't think. But let me know what you think. It was the ones from yesterday, morning coffee break and devotions. I had it on full, and you can see what I'm talking about. I do like it with the full screen when you turn it this way, though. But you know, it didn't look as good the other way, up and down. Okay, what did I just do? I had it on. Okay, I'm gonna have to find it again. I don't know what I just did. Hold on. This kind of reminds me of that Cinnamon Toast Crunch milk that I tried one time. It tastes a lot like that, only the Cinnamon Toast Crunch one was sweeter. Love it. Okay, here's the jokes. Fun fact. Did you know that the word nothing is a palindrome? I've never heard of that word. Palindrome. Backwards, it spells Gnitten, which also means nothing. Two doctors in a round of golf. Over a round of golf, two doctors were talking shop. I operated on Mr. Lee the other day, said the surgeon. What for? Asked his colleague. About $17,000. What did he have? Oh, about $17,000. That sounds about right. How much money you got? Okay, that's how much it's cost. Fact of the day, 5 times more. History and statistics show that lightning strikes men 5 times more often than women. That doesn't... Well, I'm glad it doesn't strike women as much, but I don't want to be struck either. You won't catch me out in a thunderstorm. Okay, now I'm going to find one of our trivia. Hold on, we'll be right back for that. Okay, I'm thinking this might be different. This is, the first one's about food, so I'm thinking maybe it's about food. And it shows these, it says, from what region of the U.S. is the dish called hush puppies? I've never seen hush puppies with this garnish on it like that before, but east, south, north, west. Let me get it to go to it. Something on my screen. Okay, well, I say it's from the south because we live in the south, and I haven't made hush puppies in a long time, but I sure do love them. They're just like cornbread that's fried in you know, in a round ball. Okay, answer. And that is right. A hush puppy or hush puppy is a small, savory, deep-fried round ball made from cornmeal-based batter. Hush puppies are usually served as a side dish with seafood and other deep-fried foods. They originated in the south of the United States. A Southern Hush Puppy Championship is held annually in Lufkin, Texas, and they're available in the United States at restaurants serving deep-fried seafood. I used to like putting, you know, like minced onion, chop up an onion real fine and have it in there. That made it so much better. Oh, gosh, now I want to make some. But we just had fish and shrimp, so I guess it'll have to wait. Next question. Well, I don't know. This is totally different. I thought it'd be about food. But anyway, that's okay. Which pigment gives color to the skin? Melanin, rhodopsin, lutein, zeaxanthin. I never heard of any of those, but melanin. Melanin. I guess that's the only one I've heard of lutein, but I think that's something. Is that something for your eyes or something? Like a vitamin for your eye or something? I think it is. Melanin, I'm going to say. And that's right. The human skin is variously colored and shows remarkable individual variations even within racial groups. The appearance of the skin is determined by melanin, a pigment manufactured by dendritic cells called melanocytes. found among the basal cells of the epidermis. Okie dokie. Rhinitis affects which part of the body? Rhinitis. Ears, nose, eyes, mouth. I don't really know. It doesn't sound like anything. I don't think it was ears. I've got tinnitus ringing in my ears. It's horrible. 24/7, my ears ring. I don't know if it's from going to too many concerts growing up. From the teenage until whenever. Or if it's from my work, drove big trucks all the time with loud mufflers and stuff. In the summer, if they didn't have any air conditioning, you have to have the windows down, and it was just really loud. So I don't think it's ears. Rhinitis. Eyes. I want to say... Either nose or mouth. I could be wrong, but I'm just going to take a chance and say mouth. No, it is nose. So I got my first one right. I was thinking nose. I said that, but it sounded like maybe something with your mouth. Rhinitis is an inflammation of the cavity lining of the nose. It can be allergic or non-allergic. It can also be infectious. Allergic rhinitis can occur when a person breathes in an allergen. Okay, I'm 2 right and 1 wrong. Hypoglycemia means you have too little what in your blood? Water, fat, sugar, iron. Isn't that, I think it's probably sugar. Because I've heard the glycemic index or something like that with like on commercials about diabetes and stuff. So I guess that's what I'll say, sugar. That's right. Hypoglycemia is a condition in which your blood sugar glucose level is lower than the standard range. Glucose is your body's main energy source. And it keeps on about diabetes and stuff. Which U.S. state is known for its potato crop? I think everybody will probably get this. Florida, Idaho, California, Washington. You'd be surprised. They could be growing a lot of them, even like somewhere like Washington, but everybody knows Idaho potatoes. Answer. You nailed it, it said. Want to know more? Potatoes remain the top vegetable crop in the United States. They are grown commercially in 30 states, but Idaho grows more potatoes than any other state, followed by Washington. North Dakota, Wisconsin, and Colorado are also major producers of potatoes. In 2020, a total of 1 million acres of potatoes were harvested in the United States. The average price of potatoes increased by $2 to $9.17 per something. The total value of the potato crop was $3.88 billion. Oh my gosh. 4 right and 1 wrong. What does the adjective ecclesiastic, I can't hardly pronounce it, ecclesiastical, ecclesiastical, refer to? Ecclesiastical. That's what it is, ecclesiastical. Church, technology, desert, state. I think it's church. Yes. The definition of ecclesiastical is something derived from or related to the Christian church. A written work associated with the Christian church is an example of an ecclesiastical work. Okay. Next question. Okay, what is a group of clams called? I don't know. A smack, a swarm, a bed, a flock, a smack, a swarm like bees. I've always heard there's clam beds. Like we're going to go Get some clams in the clam beds today, right? And that's right. In grammar, the collective noun is the noun that is in the singular expresses a collection or group of similar objects, animals, or persons. A group of clams is known collectively as a bed of clams. 6 right, 1 wrong today. The Napa Valley wine producing area is in which country? Country? Okay. Spain. I thought it would say state. Canada, United States, New Zealand. I think everybody will get this. It's the United States because that's in California, right? Yes. Napa Valley Wine Country is located in Northern California, United States, 50 miles northeast of San Francisco, with more than 400 wineries. Wow. Napa Valley is known for world-class wine as well as beautiful countryside and near perfect weather year-round. My family lived in California in Menlo Park when I was about 7 to 8 years old. We lived there just for about a year or so. And we went to some wineries. They had tours, and it was very interesting. And my dad and mom and my sister and I went, and my brother was born. I think he was born in I know he was born in California, but I think this is before he was born there. And we went to 3 different wineries, and they give you samples. Not the kids. I mean, they give you samples, and by the time my dad was at that 3rd one, he was pretty bombed. I remember Mom had to drive. He was like, "Yeah, that's really good wine," But we went to 3 in one day, and they gave you quite a few samples. I mean, so it was funny in a way, but I loved it. It's beautiful. Looking at all the grapes and different things and how they make it and everything is just really amazing. Okay, next question. After World War I, financial restitution was demanded from which country? Netherlands, Spain, France, Germany. World War I. Germany was in it, but it wasn't like the Nazis weren't in World War I. So it could have been, but were we against France, though? I wouldn't think it'd be Netherlands or Spain. I don't remember having any problem with really Spain. It's either France or Germany. But, I mean, I don't think it was as much going on with the Germans back then. But I'll take a chance and say Germany, but I'll bet it's France. You know what? I'm going to change my mind. I'm going with France. Don't watch it be Germany. It is. So I missed another one. Germany. Allied victors took a punitive approach to Germany at the end of World War I. Intense negotiation resulted in the Treaty of Versailles War Guilt Clause, which identified Germany as a sole responsible party for the war and forced it to pay reparations. Well, I talked myself out of that one. 7 right, 2 wrong. What is the largest city in the state of Maryland? Annapolis, Baltimore, Canton, Salisbury. I think it's Baltimore, wouldn't you? Baltimore, Maryland. That's right. Baltimore City, north central Maryland, U.S., about 40 miles northeast of Washington, D.C. It lies at the head of the Patapsco River estuary above the Chesapeake Bay. Separated from country. It has population in 2010 620,961. So okay, so I got 8 right and 2 wrong, and I could have probably got both those right if I hadn't talked myself out of it. So just the way it goes. I really learn a lot from this trivia, and I hear a lot of y'all saying that you like it too. So we're going to continue with this and try to mix it up as much as possible. instead of doing the same thing 2 or 3 days in a row like United States or whatever. I'll try to pick something different every day if they've got something interesting. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed today's morning coffee break. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't miss Logan's awesome snack reviews tonight. Bye, everybody, and God bless.